Here is the truth. You and I, we are the algorithm. Like, I need to make this clear because as we're gonna be talking on this YouTube growth strategies and how to, grow on YouTube, you're gonna have all this, talks about algorithm here and there every once in a while. As you already see on all other channels on YouTube talking about the algorithm, which kind of like seems like it's kind of like a god or it has all these powers over you. And in actuality, it's just your interest and my interest. So we are the algorithm. I mean, when you go on YouTube, you pretty much, see what you like. What you like gets reinforced. What you hate simply doesn't show up. That's it. So the algorithm is not some machine that has its own personal interest in terms that it just dictates and decides. It's simply humans making decisions, and that's it. So when you think about why my videos aren't performing or why am I not having the audience I want to have and why am I not growing on YouTube and all these different thoughts you have in your head, don't think of it as a machine stopping you from growing. Don't think of it as a machine, being your number one enemy. It's pretty much that people decide to watch or not to watch your videos. Now, there is a difference between a creator that just started and is already having some crazy expectations like, oh my God, 1 month in, 2 months in YouTube, why am I not seeing this and that? It just comes down to you not understanding that YouTube is different from TikTok and Instagram. And the way YouTube works, it's just that it takes more time to analyze your video and to find the right audience for your video. Or it's like a matchmaker that takes time to actually make the perfect match. So YouTube system is not about simply spreading videos fast. No. In its early days, it did so, yes. But back then there was more demand and there was maybe supply, But nowadays we have a lot of creators, right? And the numbers get more and more every year because hey, it looks like a nice way to live life. Maybe it looks like one of those, dream jobs. So, and also the price of the mic has never been cheaper. Like, we have an all-time low in terms of what the mic price is, and we also have an all-time low in terms of what it costs to buy a camera. We all have one in our pocket, And even if I wasn't to use my camera right now, I would use maybe my webcam. I would we have nowadays, hey, this isn't special no more. So we all have mics. All right, we all have cameras. So the barrier of entry is very low. So you're gonna be having a lot more competition, right? So with that being said, you need more patience. That's it, But when you complain or when you just are frustrated, don't think of this algorithm as like some thing that has much power over you. No, it doesn't. It just simply distributes content. Like the machine distributes content, and it's based on the interest of the people or of the viewers. Now, I have actually forgotten to how do I say? Let me make the camera focus on my face. I have actually forgotten to actually show you guys my channel, which is this one. Like I always like to do this because it simply in a way shows my little authority in terms of that. I know what I'm talking about. I don't want to flex my play button right here, but it doesn't really matter anyways because nowadays we're in a time where YouTube finally simply doesn't give a rat about stuff like this. Okay, like now it's simply in a time where I can actually sit down and say, hey, the algorithm is literally simply the people. Because back in the days when I got my play button, there were times where I would just upload a video and it would just go bam, just go crazy. Like 2 hours, you have 50,000, 100,000 views just so quick. And even then I actually understood that it's just because already had an audience, which was very laser clear, and YouTube knew, oh, they love my videos, and when they saw my videos, they just clicked on it because they already knew it was gonna be a nice video to watch. So even then, it has always been like that in a sense. But there was like this little trust that I had built over time, which means whenever you feel like the big YouTubers just like get so much views and they just like get all these views thrown at them, almost like a privilege or a gift from the algorithm. No, it's just because they have so much trust. Like they have already been so long on the platform, and they have already like simply proven themselves so much. They have already like shown that they have a certain audience. Like they have been serving that certain audience for a long time, to the point that when the videos get online, their videos get served very fast to that already existing trusted audience, and also to similar people that may want to watch their videos, because they already knows best what the interests of people are on the platform, and they just click on the videos, and you have to feel like, oh my god, it was just so easy. But no, they also like had to prove themselves. So in a way, the system is very fair. It's very fair. The only time I had the feeling that there was something fishy going on was when I had when I saw, like, let's say, more organized TV networks join the platform, and some news platforms join the some news platforms or TV stations join the platform, and they were complaining that that YouTube was giving like any random person too much power, and they felt like they deserve to have like more reach or more views. And the way they were like simply growing on the platform just felt a bit like forced. It was almost felt like they were being amplified onto us, and they didn't have to go through the same struggle and trials and tribulations, and I don't know what, like the same hero journey as you would expect from a YouTuber, which in a sense to most people means you just were nobody, in a sense that you just picked your camera and dare to believe in yourself, and dare to simply start uploading videos on the platform about a topic that you were deeply passionate about, and then were able to over time grow and find your own village, your own tribe that kind of like resonates with whatever you were sharing, and that's kind of like how I felt. But also maybe I was just like a little bit, I don't know, a little hater, I don't know what. But yeah, actually organized TVs, or let's say networks, they have an entire crew. They have a camera team. I mean, they have many camera teams. They have an entire production. So they have people that can actually like sit down and simply analyze how the platform works best, and then apply that to their network and succeed faster. So maybe I was simply seeing them execute their plan to perfection, and that's why they succeeded. And also they have a lot more shows to offer. They have like a plan of content to offer every single day. So that's maybe what made them succeed faster. But I just had a feeling like hey, these guys just came like today and already like trending and having multiple videos being spread on the platform like that. And I didn't see them like have to like wait for months for their videos like to get ranked. I didn't have that feeling. But I'm pretty sure there was kind of like that little boost from YouTube, because guess what, those are big guys. They have money. They can kind of like promote themselves in a way to get more reach, because for sure I'm pretty sure that the algorithm can be played with, because it's programmed, right? So in a sense, there's a possibility of it like being used to boost a channel if there was a need for it to be done. But in general, for the most people on YouTube, normal people like you and I, we have the same program. watching our videos or analyzing our videos. I would say, sorry, analyzing our videos and serving it to the people that that the program feels, will actually enjoy the content. So in a sense, there is no such thing like the algorithm god blocking you. No, it's more of like, take your time, upload consistently, understand that you have the power to succeed. You decide if you want to succeed or not. Like, the day you stop uploading is the day you stop growing. The day you give up is the day you stop growing. And the day you decide, I'm not gonna give up, I'm gonna keep uploading, I'm gonna optimize my thumbnail, my titles, I'm gonna use all the tools that I can use to my advantage. I'm gonna maybe script my videos beforehand and therefore capture my viewers a bit better, stuff like that. When that day happens, you're gonna start seeing growth. Or sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes you're gonna be like, hey, I do great thumbnails, I actually have nice scripts, and maybe it just comes down to how comfortable do you feel in front of the camera. Like, how comfortable do you feel? Like, my comfort right now, I'm right now comfy a little bit talking to you guys, just comes from me making so many videos. Like, I was so shy when I started. I couldn't speak for like months in front of the camera. I was paralyzed, I wouldn't even speak. I think I pretty much just got scared in a way, had so many fears. I was just so afraid, and in a way I paralyzed myself, and I started doing like, not faceless, but let's say, speechless channels. Like, I just started making my video, writing text on the screen, and that was it. Until years later, I actually find the confidence to simply like start speaking and make my mistakes. And the more I made the videos where I was just talking and speaking and acting and all that stuff, I gradually, a bit slowly but steadily, started like feeling a lot more comfortable in my skin. So in a way, I would always push you guys to just simply, do more reps, upload more videos, upload even your worst videos. I don't give a shit. Just upload your videos, Just make sure you stick to one niche. That's what I'm going to ask from you, because yes, sticking to one niche is the easiest way to grow your following. And of course, obviously, as you grow an audience or community, you can get a feel for like, hey, can I try something new in this niche? You can have a feel for like how much they love you, because a community that actually like, loves you and actually like, really embraces you, even if you do like start switching some topics, they will have a bigger tolerance for you to like to switch topics sometimes here and there, but for the most part, to get started on YouTube, you actually need to like simply lock in on one niche, on one micro audience, and just give them your best, your all, and stay consistent. And then afterwards, you're gonna see the change happen. Yeah, with that being said, guys, what do you think? What do you think? I'm just saying the power is in your hands. That's it. The power is in your hands. That's what I'm saying. And I experienced this firsthand. In the beginning, I just was going through a journey of like jumping from topic to topics, watching so many videos on YouTube, growth strategies and whatnot. But in the end, it was just this. I wasn't focused on one niche. And secondly, I was sometimes stopping myself. I would just like stop uploading. I wasn't that consistent. That also didn't help me. And I was sometimes just fixated on like wanting to go viral. That is also like in itself something that can actually like demotivate you, because whenever you upload that video and you see the views so low, you're just like, and now you need to like find that energy again to be like, you know what, I'm gonna film the next time again. So that energy that is gone from you just being like disappointed always, it costs a lot, and the price is so high. So have zero expectations. Just upload. See your uploads as a way of you doing reps, learning many things, and definitely before you even ever complain about YouTube, stick to one niche, upload consistently for like 5 months non-stop. And afterwards, if you want to complain, comment. I'm going to read your comment and see what we can do about it. All right? But till then, don't comment. And also, upload at least 100 videos. All right? Then we can start talking. 100 videos. Yes. That being said, guys, have a nice day. Take care. And yeah, sky's the limit.